What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? You just locked in the Hood Politics where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay, and y'all already know on this channel we cut straight through the BS. We go straight to the issues and policies that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debates, all the way up to political podcasts. We throw some pop culture in there every once in a while and some comedy, because y'all know my saying, all politics all the time. Get your brain right. That's why I do it, so you don't have to. We start each and every one of them off sending out our thoughts and prayers, man. And once again, I want to keep the family of Renee Good and her daughter and her other kids in our thoughts and prayers, man. We'll lift their family up. You know, speaking of Renee Good, right here we got some teachers. I got a teacher. This came up on my feed maybe an hour ago. And when I heard it, because I told y'all I sleep with politics in my ear all night long. So when I heard it, I couldn't believe it. I jumped right up immediately. It's like 5 o'clock right now. I jumped right up, come up here. I got to put this out here, man. I got to put it out here fast. So right here, we got a teacher at the Manson Northwest Webster School, high school. I don't know where it's at, but we got Libs of TikTok. Libs of TikTok called her black, and I love Libs of TikTok. Shout out to Libs of TikTok. That chick is amazing. I've been following her for a long time. Before I even became a member of TikTok, I was up on Libs of TikTok. So shout out to this lady. She's an amazing patriot, and we appreciate all the good work that she's doing. But apparently she's come across this audio tape of a teacher at this high school who was berating the students about laughing at Renee Good, about what happened to Renee Good. Now, the way it starts off, is, how can I put it, respectable, something I would have did, even the position I hold. Even the position I hold by me saying that she forfeited her right to live. The situation could have been avoided, and it was her fault and her wife's fault. Even me holding that position, I still don't want to see nobody laughing at this young lady's life being taken. So I would have checked them about that. You know what I'm saying? Like she did. But what she goes wrong at, because she goes straight CNN and mainstream media and start lying about what happened. And this is the part that I need to get to all my patriots' head, man. You have to start grilling your children on what they're learning in school. You have to. You have to, because there's no other way to fight against this, man. We need to start having, we need to literally start having cameras in classrooms. We need those. I'm up for that. Because if not, stuff like this happens. Let's take a listen.
It's funny, then why are you laughing? Because that is what has happened. And if you do not process that, you need to process that right now. It is fine. If you don't like the fact that she was warning people about ICE being in the neighborhood, that's fine. It is okay for you to not have liked that she was doing that. That's okay. But what you need to understand is that she was told to leave the area.
See, now that first part, I'm in agreement with that. It's fine for you to not like that, and you shouldn't have been laughing about her death. Now this is where the BS comes in.
And so she was turning her vehicle away. She waved two other vehicles, and they were leaving. And she was turning away, and the officer stepped in front of her vehicle, raised his gun, and fired a shot at point blank range into her vehicle. And then as she drove away, he turned and fired two more shots at point blank range and shot her in the head. And that could have been you. You think it's funny? Because that could be you, or it could be you. It could be anybody in this room.
first off, I was talking to my peoples this morning. You know what I mean? And like, I don't understand what goes on at predominantly all white schools between students and teachers. Where teachers think that they have the right to speak to your child like that. I don't understand that. See, in a predominantly black school, that wouldn't happen. That chick would have been smacked. She would have something would have happened to her. They'd have called her all type of bitchs, told her, STFU. They'd have went in on her in a black high school. We're gonna play no games, man. Listen, these YNs out here, you ain't finna talk to them like that. Whether you a teacher, they don't even allow. Some of them don't even allow their parents to talk like that. That's why they ain't got no place to live right now. That's why they live with relatives and friends and homies. And their parents like, no, you ain't finna talk to me like that. You know what I mean? You're not finna talk to no black teenager like that from the hood and not get a response. You know what I'm saying? I was treacherous in grade school. In the 6th grade, I smacked my teacher in the face with a chocolate milk because she told me to sit down. I got my ass tore to shreds when I got home. But she didn't do nothing. She called my parents and I got my head tore off when I got home. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, what give these teachers in these predominantly white schools, man, the audacity or the right to think that they can berate somebody? Your job is to teach. Your job is to teach. If a student is not acting in accordance with what you think they should be acting, then it's your job to reach out to that child's parent because that child has a parent. It's not your job to become their parent. You see what I'm saying? That's how teachers in black schools get hurt. Because while the student is wailing on their ass, they tell them, you ain't my mom. You ain't my daddy. I remember in 7th grade. This teacher named Mr. Shin. He was a pastor. And he taught 7th grade. And one day he was late. Like, late. So we sitting around the classroom just, looking at each other for like 30, 45 minutes, man. Now, I know how to play the piano. I know how to play a few tunes on the piano. But my guy, John Whitehead, at the time, you know what I'm saying? This fool was playing for his church, so he really got down. You know what I mean? And so we decided to go up there and play the piano and, entertain the class while this fool was not here yet. You know what I mean? So this dude walk in, put his glass in his face. Tall dude. This dude had to be like 6'6". You know what I mean? He put his glasses up on his face. You, go to the bathroom. So I'm like, all right, we go to the bathroom. This dude come there, pull his belt off. Whoop John. Bam. You come here. Who you talking to? I say, man, listen. Man. If you hit me with a belt, my dad is going to come up here and do things to you that you probably didn't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? What happened to you. And them wasn't my exact words. I can't say what I said. It had to do with, unaliving. But basically, what I told him. I told him, if you think I'm lying, why don't you give him a call right now and tell him that you about to hit his son with a belt? You know what I'm saying? I advise you do that before you end up having to fight me in his bathroom. You know what I mean? So he take me down to the office, call my old man on speakerphone. He told my old man what happened and what he was about to do. My old man said, "What? You finna do what?" And I BS you not. Same thing I told him. My old man told him, "Dude, if you hit my son with a belt, I'm gonna blank you. You're done. It's over with for you." And my old man ain't the one that you want to play with. You know what I'm saying? I done watched my old man come home from many, many pool games, pissed off, go in his room, grab his bang bang, and take right back off. Come right in the house, grab his itch, make sure it's loaded, spin right back out. Like, I'll be back. My old man was a pool shark. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was people who was, trying to stiff him on his money. You know what I mean? But yeah, what get these teachers, man, the right to think that they can talk or do this type of stuff to other people's children. They need to get their minds right. You know what I'm saying? Because now it ain't so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Separated. We're more segregated now. You know what I mean? Like a person like me, I'm in an all white area, literally. I'm in an all white area. So, and I got a 2-year-old, you know what I mean? So when he go to school, I've been practicing my speech for this, because we had him doing all this woke BS and all this transgender BS and all this stuff crap that's going on now. He's 2. So you know why my mind said that. So since he's been in the womb, I've been practicing my speech for when I take him to register him into a school. You know what I'm saying? Letting him know. He got 2 families. One family is white, the other family is black. His white family, they nice. They all church people. They go to church. They love the Lord. They don't break a law. They don't do nothing. Now, his black side of the family, on the other hand, we're a different breed of people. We are a different breed. We will come up here and do things to you unimaginable over our blood. And that's going to be my speech. He is a boy. He learns ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, his colors, timetables, everything that has to do with schooling. I don't want my kid coming home confused, talking about what he identified as, pronouns, genders, none of that. It's only 2. It's boys and it's girls. That's it. That's all. I don't care what nobody feel about it, how anybody feel about it. That's not what kids go to school for. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in these schools right now, we couldn't wait to get to 8th grade to talk about. And we had to take sex education to talk about it. Now, it's just freely all the way down to the Head Start. They starting at Head Start, yo. Talking to your kids about sex. That's crazy. That's insane, and it's illegal. We had to get a form signed. They gave us a piece of paper when we got to the 8th grade saying, hey, you got the option to opt in or opt out. This is the year we teach sexual education. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that's going to be on it. This is the stuff we're going to stuff. They sent the whole thing home with us. Our parents looked at it, went through it, signed yes or signed no. Now, they just saying whatever and doing whatever to your child nowadays in school. And the worst part is the indoctrination. Like, this chick is trying to do here. Let's continue this. Because it wasn't even meant to be this long, man. I just feel so comfortable talking to y'all, man, that I get to rambling. You know what I mean? I get to telling my life stories and stuff like that. So I'm sorry if that throws anybody off, man. I just feel so comfortable talking to my patriots, man. And I really appreciate y'all. And I love y'all to death, yo. But let's finish this up, man. It's early. I want to get back to bed.
Any of you. And the moment you think it's okay to shoot a citizen of the United States because they wanted to leave a scene, and keep in mind, she had broken no law. She was simply following orders to leave a scene. The moment you say it is okay to shoot someone for leaving a scene as ordered by law enforcement, then that makes it okay for anybody here to be murdered by law enforcement. That is what you are endorsing. Anybody here. The Manson Police Department can shoot you. Are you okay with that? Are you?
Did somebody say yeah? It sounded like one of them said yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. I wanted to stop it, but I knew it was almost over, man. You know what I'm saying? She talking about she was simply following orders. She was following orders. She was following orders, but it wasn't the lawful orders of the ICE agents, because if she was following their orders, she would have got out the car. She was following the orders of her girlfriend / wife, who told her, drive, baby, drive. And that dude was already in front of her car. See, when the agents, y'all know what happened. I ain't got to explain this to y'all, man. Y'all seen the video. And for those who didn't see the video, you know what I'm saying, and just listen to the mainstream media, I suggest y'all go watch the video. You know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy what happened. Should have happened. If I was that cop, if I was that ICE agent, would I have shot? Probably not. Probably not. If I had not been drugged 6 months ago by a car in that same situation. Now, if I had been drugged 6 months ago, like Officer Ross was, I believe that's his name. And if I'm getting it wrong, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll rectify that. But I'm pretty sure that was his last name. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I had been drugged like him 6 months ago and had 33 stitches, and got hurt from that, ain't no telling what my split reaction would be the next time something like that happened. He probably had in his mind, the next time somebody come at me with a vehicle, I'm blazing. I have the right to. I'm not finna get hurt again. That's probably was his mindset. That's probably what he did. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But lying to students and lying like this, and I'm so glad somebody, and this is what I like. Shout out to this student who ever recorded this. I'm so proud of these kids. I'm so proud of everybody who teach their kids how to use their recording device when they know something ignorant is being said in a place where it shouldn't be, man. Like this is gotta give them a round of applause. Gotta give them a round of applause. Now, update is apparently the libs of TikTok reached out to the school and they claimed that it been handled. Nobody knows what that means. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming nothing, has happened. But I just made this video so to let all my patrons know, man, be active in your children's life, their school life. We can't trust these teachers. We can't trust the mainstream media. This is a dangerous time we're living in right now. And they want your children. And I'm not talking about sexually. They want their brains. They want to indoctrinate their brains to hate America and to be agents of chaos. It's like the ones out there. I got another story I should pull up real quick. You know what I mean? See, can I find it? Now, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end this one, man. It's been 15, 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to do another on that idiot who got blinded by ICE. Dumbass. Now, see, I don't want to mind them laughing at that person. That person's still alive. They just blinded in one eye for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? And that's something to give you something to think about. See, now you got something to think about, which I watched the interview of that person on the news, and it ain't changed their mind yet. You know what I'm saying? But see, that gives you something to think about the next time you go out there. Miss Renee Good, may she rest in peace. She don't have another chance to think. I'm pretty sure if she could relive this whole moment again, pretty sure she'd have got her butt out the car. You know what I mean? Knowing what would have happened. But this your boy Jay. Like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok, Hood Politics 5.1. That's Hood Politics 5.1. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, please do it. It'll help me out a lot. I'm new to this over here on YouTube. You know, I'm transitioning. I ain't new to it, but I'm transitioning from TikTok because TikTok keeps shutting me down every time I reach a certain many thousands of followers. You know what I mean? So I'm finna go ahead and put my focus and my energy over here on YouTube. So I appreciate it if everybody can like, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Share this video with all your peoples. You know what I mean? Follow me on TikTok at Hood Politics 5.1. That's Hood Politics 5.1. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. This your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and I'm checking out. Y'all know how we do it.